Hello everyone and welcome to today's Varsity Lacrosse game against our St. Christopher Saints and Benedictine. We're looking for a great game today. You know, Saints are undefeated on the season so far, 10-0. Just defeated St. Stephen's St. Agnes last week, 11-8. Wes, what do you think the keys to the game will be today?
I'm Wes Featherstone along here with Bo O'Connor. Keys to the game, I think the Saints are going to have to go hard attacking. Need to obviously score some points in there, so I think that'll be a big emphasis for the Saints today. Like you said, undefeated, so I'm sure they'll want to continue the winning streak. One of the best ways to do that is play hard defense and hard offense, and the Saints have proved that they can do that time and time again this season.
This is not the first game the Saints have played against Benedictine. They will look to get another W today and remain undefeated. They will look to bind Walker Wallace, goalie committed to Cornell, along with Davis Gilmwater. Every Saint on the attacking side is committed to a college next year to play lacrosse. Very impressive for our Saints team.
Davis Gilmwater headed to Mercer down in Georgia. Luke Valentine, Sewanee, I believe. Porter Lewis committed to Army. And freshman Kent Good will be starting today for the Saints.
Good to see what he can do. Been hearing around the campus that he's been really good around practice, really vocal around his defense. Like to see what happens. Starting out with Jeff Moore in the face-off. It's a battle for the ball. Neither team can gain it. Saints now get the possession. Number 39, Brooks Council with the ball. That is number 2, Luke Valentine.
Back to Council.
Saints looking to get surrounded. Looking to surround a goal. Not looking to force anything.
All reasons
This year, one thing that they seem to be, a lot of times the Saints will get a counterattack, but yet more of their players to come forward, I should say. There's a shot there, goalie saves it. Now trying to get it upfield. Passes over the head of number 4, Cullen Vita.
And goal for the Cadets is number 50, Gage Gunderson. It's scored on there by Porter Lewis, the Army commit, the junior. And the Saints start off hot. Just over a minute into the game, already on the board.
Good for the Saints to get an early goal, early momentum. That's key for them.
Excuse me. St. Christopher is now the #1 team in the state for lacrosse after beating St. Stephen's St. Agnes. We're number 3 before that win. They'll jump up to number 1.
Look to continue this hot streak with the face-off now. Jeff Moore now wins it. 1-2 on the day.
Senior Will Hayes. Top comes off now. Forsley driving in. Spins around.
It looks to be shot, but gets it to Davis Gilmwater nonetheless. Davis Gilmwater looking for the goal, shoots just beside the goal. Ball remains with the Saints though.
Porter Lewis taking it in.
That's it out to Jack Horsley. Awkward pass leads to the Benedictine ball. Number 2, Connor Robinson looking to take it up for Benedictine. Big check by Luke Valentine. Saints now in possession. Shoot over Luke Valentine behind the Porter Lewis. Gets it up top to Brook Council. Saints passing it around the perimeter. Will Taswell looking for a goal. Just clips the goal. Goes out of bounds. But Saints retain possession. Saints getting a lot of shots in early. None of them being able to get shots on target though.
Saints playing some really aggressive offenses. Davis Gilmwater puts it in there. So that's already 2 for the Saints. I was saying the Saints playing some really aggressive offense early. They usually start out really aggressive, and it's worked out so far.
Saints really haven't had to do anything on defense so far.
And usually most of the games, the defense doesn't get to get a whole lot of action because the offense is playing so aggressively.
Although our 2 main defensive people are really known for their defensive ability, really great at getting the ball out of attacking people's sticks and getting it back into our offense. We're really good at that.
Very true. Nice. Good possession of the ball.
Trying to get the possession back. It's number 42,
Benedictine.
Holden Hyman.
Anderson passes up.
Awkward pass goes out of bounds. Saints regain possession.
Clayton Wig trying to get on top of that. Just a little bit too far.
Of course, they're taking the ball up now.
Nice on the move it up for you.
David Wallace. Davis jogging upfield looking for options. It's it over to Davis Gilwater. Back up to Brooks Council.
Council
for the goal.
going inside. I believe that will be another goal for the Saints. Yeah, it is. So that's 3 scored on Gunderson early. Just 5 minutes into the game, Saints playing really aggressive. Already up 3-0. Goes from Council, Gillenwater, Lewis.
Benedictine now takes a timeout. We'll be back shortly.
All right,
back now with another face-off. Saints winning 3-0. So far, 3 Saints players have been able to get goals. No one person has more than 1 goal so far. Really great for our attacking ability, able to pass the ball around so much.
Oh my god.
As Jeff Moore wins another face-off. Now 2 in a row for him.
And Jeff Moore's been a staple on this team so far. He's super talented at what he does on the face-off. So it's always nice to get possession. Really opens up their aggressive offense.
It's great to have that initial attack right after the face-off. Quick momentum gainer.
Gillenwater behind the goal. Trying to find someone inside. It's Valentine. Valentine shoots.
Checks it twice. Couldn't find the goal, though. Ball goes out. Saints regain possession. It's
Pick up there by David Wallace. Finds Westfall.
A lot of threats on the Saints team. Jack Westfall now cutting in the crease. Can't find anything, checks it back. Finding Will Tazwell, shoots. Low driven shot, but saved by the goalie.
That was a good save by Henderson.
Was.
It's like the Cadets.
Trinity regains it all shortly, but gets it checked out. Regained by Will Tazwell.
Westfall pass to Wallace. Westfall and Wallace is passing it back and forth up top. Westfall driving in now on Benedictine.
Can't find anything. Now checks back to David Wallace. David Wallace gets smacked by number 42, Holden Hyman. Trinity now with the ball. We're going to get it outfield for this 20 seconds. He's deceased.
Saints get the ball back against Benedictine College Preparatory School. Not Trinity Episcopal.
We are indeed playing Benedictine.
I feel like we should make that clear. It's Lewis inside.
Couldn't quite catch the ball. Now looking to pass it around.
Gilmore.
Checking it, trying to find the goal. Couldn't find Luke Valentine.
Valentine behind the goal. Someone inside. Had Westfall for a second, but didn't find him. Council. It's pushed.
Couldn't find anything. Gets it back out to Will Horsley. Jack Horsley. Shoots it. Top shedder. Bangs it in. Great goal by Jack Horsley. Saints now up a quick 4-0 in the first quarter. Saints starting this game how they want to against Benedictine.
Aubrey, want to come film?
Jeff Moore now again with the face-off. Benedictine deciding to go with the long stick on face-off, but Jeff Moore wins it again. That's 3 in a row. Tries to shoot it. Gets a quick goal. Quick 2 goals for the Saints.
Now that's impressive.
That is impressive.
Saints just laying it on early.
That is now 5 goals for 5 different Saints players. If I was Coach Burke right now, I'd be pleased with that. Now Teddy Damgard on with the face-off. Trying to switch the possession around the Saints players. Trinity. Adam Chote. Oh, for Benedictine. Is now on the face-off. Ball's hopping around. Saints now gain possession against Benedictine. Saints looking for a quick goal. Gets it by Porter Lewis.
Now this is pandemonium.
This is.
Those fields is in chaos right now. Stadium is roaring. I mean, this is really just an electric environment right now. I mean, that's like 4 straight goals in under 2 minutes.
That is. I mean, Coach Burke just has to be jumping in joy right now.
Where is he?
Teddy Damgard again doing the face-off against Benedictine. Saints winning yet another face-off.
It's Lewis. That's Tazwell. Valentine behind the goal. Gilmore.
Very unselfish Saints team. No one taking unnecessary chances. Looking to get everyone involved.
Sophomore Mason Street in already.
They're still trying to get those young people playing time.
Tazewell thought about it. Instead, passes back to Street. So not a whole lot of offense here for Benedictine.
No. Some of those coaches probably want to check in on either.
Saints are just doing a great job of staying aggressive and keeping the possession with them.
They are.
Lewis.
Ooh. If that pass wasn't as strong to Will Tazewell, there might have been a goal. Right as Benedictine tries to get on offense, but number 5 couldn't quite handle the ball. Ball goes right back to Saints as Luke Valentine checks twice but couldn't get the ball in the net. Saints still regain possession. Luke Valentine for another shot. Whips it in before the goalie could have a solid reaction. Now up 7-0 in the first half. First quarter, I should say. Benedictine would love to have a better start to the second quarter.
Holmes is on fire. Not literally.
The crowd is on fire.
No, not literally.
Not literally.
Metaphorically, of course. That would be quite a safety hazard.
Saints now win another face-off. Now looking to get another goal against this Benedictine team. Number 5 with great pressure on Luke Valentine.
Charles Garbett. Horsley. And for Lewis. Lewis fakes. Deflected by Gunderson. Saints will keep the ball. Going water.
Looking for something. Can't find anything.
Push.
Great defense by Benedictine's Colin Vita.
Council.
That was a strong play by Brooks Council right there. Able to get by his defender, fake out the goalie, get his own goal.
The funny thing is he faked to nobody. There was no one behind the goal. Fake to a phantom. They call it the phantom fake. Phantom fake out. The ghost
Benedictine now putting Philip Masueto in for face-off. Hoping to get some momentum here. Looking to change the course of momentum right now.
Call that a cowboy goal.
Let's see what'll happen.
Call it a lizard sling.
But no, still Jeff Moore wins face-off. Ooh, quick check by Masueto. Gets the ball out, but still regain possession.
Ooh, Wallace someone assist the ref.
That would have been
Watch
bad.
out, Mr. Referee. Refs these days, man, I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
It's Gil Williamson in the Saints.
Oh, dude.
Very true. That's what they call him. So Westfall inside for Williamson, just missed him.
Wanted to take the shot, but it was a good team play to try to get it to the wide open Saints player. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get the pass right there. But if I was Coach Berg, I would love to see that team chemistry.
Very positive. I needed that. That's great. Benedictine with the ball, finally.
Let's see if they can get it past half field.
Robinson trying to drive on Gilmore. Ooh.
Big check by Luke Valentine.
He still has it. He gets it past midfield. Benedictine has their first real offensive possession of the day. And they lose it. Gilmore takes the ball away.
Saints not trying to force anything. Now just go to Jack Sewers.
So a lot of
fresh faces in for the Saints right now.
Definitely.
You'll find the
Wallace.
good pass.
Nice shot.
Good body cheddar from Cole Wallace.
Lower left hand, sling it in there. David Wallace with the put in.
know, that's one of the worst positions for the goalie to try to save, because with his stick, he's got his stick on the top right. In order to save that goal, he's got to dip all the way down to the bottom left. He's got to dip that stick, man. That's hard to do.
Like yogurt, brother. That's 9 scored on Gunderson in the first quarter. Just a absolute thwacking by the Saints.
Jeff Moore out again for the face-off.
He's going to blow their whistle.
Legal move by Jeff Moore. Benedictine now has the ball.
He did.
Right. Benedictine trying to get some offense going now.
The one Miles Brunch having a hard time getting it up. Benedictine calling a timeout before anything gets too serious. We'll be right
26
back.
seconds left.
Benedictine now with the ball. Number 2, Connor Robinson getting it upfield. Trinity with the real first positive. Benedictine with their real first offensive position right here. Let's see what they can get out of it.
Hogue with it inside.
And
end of quarter. All right, so 9-0 now for the Saints. An excellent start. Not so much the Cadets of Benedictine College Preparatory. We'll be back and start in a second.
right, we're live. Face off. Saints ball. That is 21. Brady Madsen gets the face off. Puts it over to 29. Jack Edmonds.
So if you can't tell, the teams switch sides of the field after quarter. So if you were confused, not fret. The teams just merely switch sides. Saints let's continue the dominance they've already displayed early in the game.
30 Mason Street did a little hezzy on their defender right there. Got him stepping.
A nice pass inside, meant for Gilmwater. Tazwell just couldn't get on top of it. Benedictine gets the ball.
They're running. Well, that's Gil. I mean, step in step with him. Couldn't quite outpace him.
Oh, pass intercepted. Guido Hagen.
Guido Hagen sprinting. Can't find the goal. Passes it back.
Oh, you're actually a former lacrosse player. Back in your heyday, I heard you were quite the player. Give us some tips for today's game and how the Saints can come out victorious.
You know, what they really want to do is spread the ball around, not force anything, look for open chances. This Saints team, they have really good team chemistry, and what they do really well is pass the ball. And what they really should do is not misuse any chances they have.
You know, another thing the Saints team has so much of is passion. The whole team really passionate about the game, and you love to see it. I mean, there's nothing more important in a sport than passion, quite honestly. I mean, you could be 0 and 100 in your lifetime, and if you're passionate about one game, then doggone it, you just might win.
You know, the Saints team might have passion, but I'd say the Trinity team is full with grit.
Not Trinity.
I still say they're filled with grit.
Anyway, ball's intercepted by Benedictine. It looks like the Saints keep possession.
Looks like a one-handed stick grab by Spalding Hall.
Yeah, they call that one a one-fer.
Wilson whips it out to Davis Gilmwater.
Gilmwater pass up for Council.
Over to Horsley. Over.
Sewers.
Sewers. 2 Sewers. Lot of pass.
We haven't seen yes, we haven't seen Gilmore come out of the game so far, which I think is pretty remarkable. Horsley. On mid for Williamson.
Checked right there by number 42. Bolden Hyman. Bolden Hyman filled with a lot of grit. He's a real gritty player. I like that about him.
Agree. Sewers trying to find something. Sewers shot a little bit too low.
Try to take on the entire team there. Almost successful.
It's passion.
That is passion.
Shot clock at 17, so Saints need to hurry it up.
A lot of passion on this team.
Gilmwater loses the ball. Picked up by the Cadets. I think it'll be shot clock violation. Nay, the Saints will keep possession. So Gilmwater. Street to Horsley. Horsley driving in. Horsley shot a little bit too right.
Yeah. Saints getting a lot of shots in, but I'd say they want a better percentage on shots on goal right now. Too many shots for them not being on target. That's turning now with the ball.
Benedictine. Cadets will have possession now. And it'll roll out. So the Saints will have possession now. Saints of St. Christopher School.
Jack Emmons taking the ball upfield quickly. Pass it over to Brooks Council. Beats his defender, but decides to take it back. Looking for options. Long pass to Gil Williamson. Looking for something. Finds Jack Horsley. Looking for the goal. Just above.
little bit too much shred on that one. Too much spicy cheese.
Benedictine now with the
Too much jalapeno poppers on that one. Too much spicy mayo.
Benedictine looking to get the ball upfield. Again, with
Too much sour cream.
they only have 20 seconds to get the ball past midfield. If they don't do it in that time, the ball goes back to St. Chris. Hyman taking it up. That was a push on Jack Edmonds.
And these referees love throwing their yellow bandanas. Cowboy shoot 'em up.
Will now be up a player with this possession. Really the best chance they've had today. Let's see what they can do with it.
Yeah, I am kind of excited to see what Benedictine can do because they haven't got a whole lot of chances. So sure the Saints haven't got a big feel about their offense yet. Just gonna pass around the perimeter. That's Spurs basketball right there.
Not looking to force anything.
Greg Popovich, and
they regain possession. A quick few checks by 22 will Spalding Hall give the ball to the Saints.
It's a short-lived possession. Greg Popovich might not be the biggest fan of that one.
And a high shot by Will Hayes will send the ball over. The ball retains with the Saints. Saints now just passing around the perimeter. I'm sure this is Coach Burke's doing. Trying to force anything. We're looking for good shots now. Looking to get those underclassmen playing time. Oh! Davis Gilmore tries the submarine shot, but
that's a little underhand whammy. Doesn't find the back of the net.
Couldn't quite scoop it in.
Try that one. Didn't quite connect. Cadets take the ball up.
Number 50, Gage Gunderson, having a good second quarter.
Yeah, 0 goals scored in the second quarter for the Saints. A really good job of protecting the net. Going water.
Looking for a counterattack. Again, Saints looking to get man upfield before trying to go good at that counterattack.
Go good. Mason Street.
Seems to be deflected by the Trinity defender. Trinity now retains. Trinity now with the ball.
Benedictine loses possession there. Gain it back. And the ball will go out. It'll be Saints ball. Nay.
Benedictine regained possession.
It's a passionate call. That's Colin Vita up top. Guarded by Will Horsley.
Gonna go 1v1. Shoots it. It's a good save. But
good sacks of the day. It'll be Brady Madsen.
Great counterattack opportunity now.
Madsen to Gilmwater passes just too far. Pass will go out. It'll be Cadets ball. Herbert passes back to Gunderson. Gunderson upfield.
Fine, good Williamson. Would have been a great opportunity, but just couldn't get to him. Number 3, Clayton Wigg, sprinting upfield. Finds Hunter Butchenbender.
John Kuchta, guarded by Hall. George Hodson.
Would have popped that ball out. Now it's just a mad dash for the ball, but Benedictine regains it.
Some chicken run out there. Know that movie?
Can't quite say I do. For Cole and Vito now looking for opportunity.
Animated movie about chickens.
Will
Yes.
Hayes with great defense.
Chicken Run 2000. Mel Gibson. They actually share the same birthday, me and Mel Gibson.
Will able to pop that ball out for Cole and Vito, but they still have possession.
January 3rd. It was Eli Manning.
Maybe really looking for something. The Saints will now have possession.
Saints gonna try and put another one in before the end of the half.
Gage Gunderson having quite the second quarter. No shots, no goals, I should say, for the Saints this quarter.
Yeah, the Saints are taking a lot of shots. It might just be because the players in right now are not as experienced as the starters.
Council trips over himself. Benedictine now has the ball.
As I was saying, players in right now might not be as experienced as the starters. But Gunderson doing a good job of not letting any shots go in. You may continue.
Tosses it up. Fine, what's out there?
Gilmore's still in the game.
McBurke loves his senior attackers.
Williamson inside. Tazewell. Swoop and swerve. Ballistic missile inbound here at Knowles Field. Tazewell puts it in.
Great shot by Tazewell. Way to get that kind of upper top cheddar. Great goal.
Just to be clear, there is no real threat. You bet your bottom dollar we'd still be streaming. Pretty fun game so far.
Able to get the face off. Gets it popped out by Benedictine. But he's able to get it back.
Sewers.
Pass it back to Jack Sewers. Finding Gil Williamson. Finding Davis Gilmwater. Jack Westfall.
Westfall past Street.
Aubrey. Oh.
Westfall driving inside. Westfall. Salami! Puts it in. Connects with the back of the net. Saints 11-0.
Gage Gunderson able to keep the score the same throughout most of the second quarter, but now, these past couple minutes, Saints have been wild and out with 2 goals, as our scoreboard keeper, Sammy Henneke, just stated.
Very true, Sammy. Thank you. Quote from Sammy Henneke, hey, no problem, man. Very cool. Anyway, it'll be Saints with the ball. Williamson behind the net. Gilmwater. Just under a minute left.
Let's see what Saints can do in these final 52 seconds. Me, honestly, I'm at the edge of my seat.
You're standing.
Figuratively.
I will not let him lie to you. Ooh, pass lost. I believe that's
Ball up.
Will Horsley, he was meant for. Cadets.
Control of it.
What?
Sprinting upfield. What's he going to do? Shoots it.
All right, thanks.
Great save.
Kent Good, nasty save.
Absolute filth.
Ooh. Horsley with it.
Stick and scoop.
Gillenwater,
Great
shot
save.
blocked. That was a pretty nice save. Not afraid to use his body there.
Not Trinity. Ooh, Gil Williamson. looking to get there quick. Still 32. David Laura Gomez able to get it upfield.
Clock will end. So pretty dominant first half for the Saints, 11-0. We'll be back with you for some second half action after this.
Welcome back. I'm West Featherstone alongside Bo O'Connor.
Thank you for being here, West Featherstone. It's a pleasure to be here in the second half. Great game so far for the Saints. 11-0 at halftime. Benedictine really wanted to get more offense here in the second half. Love to see what they're able to do in this half.
Yeah, is this a record button?
Jeff Moore will be back here for the face-off. Going up against Adam Chote for Benedictine. Saints been able to win the majority of these face-offs today, as they win yet another. Our Brooks Council scooping it up. Looking to dodge his defender. Pass it over to Davis Gilmwater. Saints passing around the perimeter as they've been doing all day today. Now, Porter Lewis just running all around this field. Pass it over to Jack Westfall. Looking to take on his defender. Passes it over to Luke Valentine, but a great save.
He really reached out for that one. That was impressive.
Love to see Gage Gunderson getting those saves. Real gritty player. Pass it up to Connor Robinson, but not exactly able to maintain possession. Saints now have the ball.
Jack Horsley pass back. Valentine. Lewis.
Whammy!
It's gonna be metal. Porter Lewis slams it in. Call him Kobe Bryant.
Get Picasso in there because that goal was artsy. That goal was a work of art right there.
Jack Horsley, or excuse me, Wolf Haswell on the face-off.
Saints get yet another face-off win.
Teddy Damcard. And like Council up top.
It's over to Horsley.
Wallace.
Wallace and Gromit, another great animated movie.
It is a classic. I mean, I can't deny that. Council dropping in.
Can't find anyone in the crease. Now just passes it over to Luke Valentine. Being a little shifty with his defender. Oh, that was nice. That was nice by Jack Horsley. Great goal.
Charizard. Charizard goal right there. 13-0 in favor of the Saints. Yeah, it is actually. 62 it read on the weather app for me this morning. So I was expecting, hey, it's going to be a nice day outside. Not too hot, not too cold, but the wind definitely changes things. Wind, independent variable, if I have my variables correct.
Connor Robinson now with the ball for Benedictine.
Very true.
Now with a good offensive possession. They get good position in the offense.
I apologize.
Good poke check there. That number by Brady. That's it.
Will Hayes with it. Ref throwing up a bird.
Look to be on the Saints.
Water still in the game. Kind of an Iron Man. Call him Tony Stark. That is, of course, Iron Man. Ref blows his whistle. Yeah, something I find odd is seeing referees with shorts on. I'm not really used to that. I'm a big basketball and football guy, so the refs don't usually have shorts on in those sports.
Probably hurts more when they slide.
When do the refs ever have to slide? Ever?
I don't know, but it probably does hurt more when they slide.
That's a fair point, but when would they ever have to slide?
I don't know.
Name a situation where a referee would have to slide.
When it's really wet outside. And they slide accidentally. Probably hurts since they don't have pants on.
That's so fun. Penalty is on St. Chris. 14. Jack Horsley.
Senior.
14.
I think that number 14 kid was good for soccer. Real pretty player for the team.
Soccer. Bo is, of course, talking about himself. The one number 14 on the varsity soccer team. Bo, a hardcore athlete, if you did not know. You state champion?
Close.
St. Christopher Sports Information, of course. Reigning state champions, never defeated. So, rings do I have now? Four rings? Impressive. Doing it for 4 years, so 4 rings.
So as managing JV lacrosse your 9th grade year, how do you think the wind affects today's game?
10th grade, actually. The wind, I think lacrosse is one of the sports where wind doesn't factor as much. You know, in golf, actually the Masters this past weekend, if you watched it, wind was a major factor. I was rooting for Brooks Koepka the majority of the tournament until I started seeing Tiger Woods. For those of you who don't know Tiger Woods, he is the best golfer of all time, without a doubt. There's no argument against it. Yeah, so the wind, I think, in golf is a huge factor because it's a small ball, so the wind can pick it up pretty easily.
Yard sale by Benedictine. Saints now have the ball. Saints now looking for a good offensive attack.
Wind can also affect sports such as football.
Spalding Hall able to get it upfield. Number 22, Spalding Hall.
Not baseball as much. Not really basketball.
Porter Lewis with a great shot.
Rocket
sock it right in there.
Dink and dunk. Spelunking for the goal.
Jeff Moore again for the face-off for the Saints. This face-off taking an exuberant amount of time. Not sure for what reason. Face-off now underway.
Jeff Moore fighting for it, and Brady Madsen. Madsen running for it.
Able to keep it, not quite able to keep it in bounds. Benedictine now with possession.
Nay, of course. Saints.
That's Brady Madsen able to poke the ball right out. And now Saints with the offensive attack. Davis Gilwater seeing the ball a lot today.
Yeah, I mean, a star for the Saints team. So,
yes,
as we mentioned before, a Mercer commit. So I suspect that he sees a lot of action.
A lot of running too.
Lacrosse is a sport where you run a lot, yeah. Do you know the sport where you were required to run the most?
It's soccer.
It's track and field.
Well, no, because the longest track and field event is the 3,200 meter, but most soccer players,
But if you add up all
will
the
play an average of, will run an average of 10 kilometers a game.
Yeah, I was just saying, if you all the events. 14-0 looks like a football score.
Valentine fakes it once. Gets it over.
Forces the turnaround, hits the crossbar. Mason Street with the rebound. Street! It's
Great save
by Gunderson. No, not Gunderson. It's Kyle Joyce in goal for the Cadets.
Looking to get that playing time all around. Ooh, great catch there by number 33, Mitchell Hogg. Couldn't quite keep it, though. It's a great catch, though.
Valentine. Wallace to Street.
Quick passes. Taking them on 1v1. Didn't quite want to go for the goal. Now they're just passing it around. Looking for something. Luke Valentine. No, that was Porter Lewis. Drops his defender. Oh,
Nice pass there.
that was a foul. Good. I'm glad the ref saw that one. We don't want that in our lacrosse games. We want a clean game today.
David Wallace up top. Valentine back to Gillenwater. Gillenwater to Street. Street.
Yanks it. Couldn't quite get it in there, though.
Absolute winder.
Benedictine looking to pass midfield. They don't got that much time to do it. Just heaves it up, hoping to find someone. They do. Can't quite make possession, though. Looking to get it, the ball goes out. Safe to have possession.
Did you watch any of the Masters this past weekend? Did you cry when Tiger won?
Tiger one I watched until that Francesco guy.
Mason Street, Transcontinental Railroad. Call him Alexander Graham Bell because he's phoning it in now. So that makes it a 15-0 lead for the Saints. Anyway, you really didn't watch Tiger win? I admit I shed a tear as well as every other person in America. I watched it. It's not.
Probably not Phil Mickelson.
Probably not Phil Mickelson. You're right.
Phil Mickelson able to beat Tiger Woods earlier this year, November.
I'm going on a tangent now. I apologize. Pretty damn guard. Finds Valentine. To Westfall.
Westfall going to Swanee next year for lacrosse, as is Luke Valentine. A shot there.
Damn guard shot won't go.
Unfortunately, but the Saints still gain possession.
Excited.
You know, I'm always excited when our Saints teams have the ball.
Ooh. That's by damn guard. Just too far left for Westfall.
Just outside the outstretched pocket of his stick.
Cadets with possession.
Little rainbow toss over there to 42. Little bucket drop.
Yeah, Cadets, like I was saying earlier, they just can't connect on passes, and I think that's a big part of why they're down 15-0 right now. You got to make your passes.
I think the key to passes are marked like high fives, you got to look at the elbow.
Watch the elbows. Exactly.
Watch the elbows.
Beautiful insight.
As a former lacrosse player from the ages of 10 to 12.
Your insight is very valuable. Williamson.
Ref just able to get out of the way of Williamson.
Days like a freight train. You gotta get out of his way.
Big kid.
Wallace inside. Pursuers can't get it. Ball's rolling behind the net. Picked up by the cadets.
Like a rolling stone.
See? That's 2 missed passes there.
Saints also able to get a lot of stick checks out there, able to get the ball down. Benedictine, rather. Probably wants to have a greater control of the ball when it's in their stick.
One thing
That's just my 2 cents.
One thing I also want to mention, you've seen a lot of the Saints offense today. You haven't seen them play a whole lot of defense, but the Saints defense is elite. It's a huge reason of why they're #1 in the state right now for lacrosse.
Going George Hodson, great defender for the Saints.
Sewers. Lines Williamson. Horsley inside. Banger! Hits it in. That'll make it 16-0. Saints lead.
Just a little dropper in there. Two minutes left now in this 3rd quarter. Saints up 16-0. On this fine Monday afternoon.
It is a Monday.
It is a Monday.
It is a Monday. Damn guard.
He's chugging along.
Ooh, Westfall. Spanks it in.
That was classic right there. Breaking news: Zion Williamson declaring for the NBA draft.
Are you serious?
Breaking news.
I did not see that one coming. I'm just kidding. Of course I did. Zion Williamson, one of the top basketball players.
Nice.
Sorry,
nice,
that
dude.
was my 3-year-old little brother on the mic there for a second. Oh, Saints can't connect on that pass. Sewers fighting for it.
I could commentator be immature right now.
Oh, okay, nice voice crack. You're gonna make fun for that.
It's getting heated up here.
The tension is palpable. Palpable, of course, meaning you can touch it. For you dictionary geeks
So
out
you
there.
can touch the tension, dude.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
Just trying to keep you honest.
AP exams coming up for us students here at St. Christopher's. You excited?
Yes. Saints looking to get another shot, preferably home. Sorry, that's my mom.
Sorry? Anyway. Will Horsley. Streak behind him. Horsley moving in. A little bit too low. Just under 30 seconds left in the third quarter. You I actually don't think I've ever seen a lacrosse score. Oh, would have been a smash here from Williamson.
A little backaroonie there by Jack Westfall. As third quarter's winding down. Get the shot.
Oh, Will Horsley can't keep it in his stick. It's the quarter. Wow, only 1 second left. Let's see if Benedictine can punch it in.
Up. Yeah.
Unfortunately, they cannot. So it's 17-0 heading into the fourth. We'll be back. We will be back. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Cadets with the ball to start.
Benedictine Cadets. Benedictine.
Very true.
Running. They're running right now.
It's John Kuchta with it. Guarded by Spalding Hall. Inside. And no goal. Wow. Cadets almost got on the board there.
Would have been the first.
Very true.
A lot of passing here for the Saints.
Brooks Council. Williamson.
Ooh, couldn't quite handle it right there.
Something to note, we finally seen Davis Gillenwater come out of the game.
Don't know how to respond to that. I guess that is both good and bad.
Lunchables. Jack Sewers.
It's a goal. It's a goal.
Because it's a snack. That one was all by myself.
Great goal.
18-0 for the Saints. You think the Saints can push 20?
At this rate, yes.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever seen a lacrosse score like this.
I don't think I was saying that earlier. I don't think I have either.
No.
It's
quite odd.
Yeah, no, it's impressive for the Saints. Really showing why they're ranked #1 in the state.
It is quite impressive for the Saints. They are #1, that is a fact. And Jeff Moore is doing the face-off right now. Now Benedictine has the ball. That triple team right there.
Clock will now be running the remainder of the game.
And that's a goal. Whammy! Whammo! That was Jack Severs. Dovaki!
Bubblegum shrimp.
Little tang.
You can bake it, broil it. I don't know the rest.
A little shake and bake. Yes, I do think they can push 20.
Thank you for responding to that. As they are putting 20.
Knicks with the best odds lines on Williamson. Maybe quite a player in the NBA. Already one of the strongest people in basketball. One of the biggest players.
It's pollen season, man, I tell you.
Gotta pop a claret in this morning.
Yeah, man, I feel you. I actually got these this nasal spray, which actually really helps. So if you're if you have pollen allergies like many of us out there, you're not alone. You're suffering just like the rest of us.
Is it in the green bottle? Because that's the one that I have.
No.
Mine's in a green bottle.
Mine's not. Mine's in a blue bottle.
I like the cream bottle. It's got a nice squirt. Two squirts each nostril. Can't feel a thing afterwards.
Oh, beautiful save. Kyle Joyce. That was a great save. Will Horsley with the shot.
The Saints sidelines getting quite hype.
Yeah, they want Will Horsley to put it in.
Oh. Yes.
Kyle Joyce.
I don't know if the Trinity defense has anything to say about it.
Benedictine.
As many times as I would like. Benedictine with the ball. With the ball? What? They are with the small ball.
What are you talking about?
Basketball is a ball, but this is a smaller ball, so is it still a ball?
Yeah, it's still a ball.
Big hit.
Football. What are you talking
No, that's an egg.
Mason Street with it. That's up to Horsley. So number 11 got a little aggressive there. Adam choked. It's Westfall.
A lot of passing right now for the Saints. Really looking just to kill time.
Oh, he puts it in.
Will Horsley. The Saints sideline is raging.
Will, or Horsley the younger.
Great goal.
Love to see it. Saints at 20. Do you know who the 20th president of the United States was?
Inform me.
I don't know. I was asking you.
I would have to say maybe a Tyler.
I think there's only one president named Tyler.
That's severe doubt on that.
James A. Garfield.
Ah,
Do you know who the 21st was?
Taft.
Are you sure?
Positive. It's Taft. Don't lie to me.
It was Chester A. Arthur, and then Grover Cleveland, and Benjamin Harrison, then Grover Cleveland, and McKinley, Roosevelt, and then Taft. So you are off by a mile.
Benjamin Franklin, the only non-president on $1 billion, or no money, dollar.
Yeah, that's actually not true. They're adding Harriet Tubman.
Currently,
Sure, currently. Shot clock at just 5. Westfall with it. Just going to let it roll out. It's a passionate move.
it's still windy out there. You can see it. You can see it on the close.
Okay. Don't believe I've heard that word. Please enlighten me. Kind of redundant.
You think about it.
Let's not think about her enough. Anyway, there's a penalty on the Saints. Benedictine with a mass substitution.
You love seeing the kids getting playing time. As far as I'm getting a bit chaotic up here.
Apologies, you're just letting your rosters blow all over the place and not doing anything to help clean up.
Timeout, take my Benedictine. Be back shortly.
I'm good.
We'll be back shortly.
And we're back. So we're just getting all over the place because it's wind.
Under 3 minutes left in the game. Ball will go out of bounds.
A lot of toxicity up here. Sammy Hankey trying to start stuff.
Saints with the ball. Kent Good.
That's not come out of the game yet.
He has.
Please enlighten me.
Came out of the game earlier.
What was the minute?
Gil Williamson finds Dam guard.
He's still passing. Little drop shot right there for Dam guard. Zinger. Slasher right there. Rainbow drop. Quick there. Don't have a hard time holding that one. Ooh, that was a little off. It's fine. I'm sure they'll talk about it next season. Fast. It ain't no problem.
Saints up 20-0 now, so sure they're concerned about that one pass. Ooh.
Still running. Players really frenzy for the ball. No one wants to pick it up.
Oh, 22's trying it. 23. Oh, he did it.
And that'll be it. Your St. Christopher Saints 20 and Benedictine 0.
Are y'all finished?
It was an exciting game. We had a lot of fun. I'm Wes Featherstone, along with Bo Connor, signing off.
Yes.